Good evening and welcome to H.O. Clemens Arena. Tim Stubbs courtside here tonight for senior night. UAPB, Mississippi Valley State. A rivalry matchup, of course, Valley in their road greens with Valley across the front chest. UAPB in their home golds here tonight. And Davon Haynes, senior transfer from Bowling Green, will do the honors for UAPB and win the opening tip. Hammond's got it, and that's how we start the game. Just underway here. Golden Lions on a roll, 6 of their last 8 as they head to Houston next week for the SWAC tournament. Robinson with the basketball, looking inside for Haynes. They're working around the perimeter here. Hammond now Broughton, step back three in the corner is good. Daniel Broughton starts the game with a three-point basket. UAPB leads 3-0 in the opening frame, just 30 seconds in. Valley with the basketball. They'll take their time as they work it left side of the floor here. UAPB, of course, in their zone defense. They'll extend that of it and try to trap. Three-point shot up will not go by Anthony McDonald. Controlling the rebound, here's Hammond. Left side is Broughton again. He'll take another three and hits again. Daniel Broughton on fire early with back-to-back treys. 6-0, 1 minute in. Daniel Broughton here on senior night. He starts the party with 2 triples. 6-0, Golden Lions on top. Here's Pryor, he loses it on the floor. It's still loose, now getting it back is Marshall. Kick back for 3, will not go for McDonald. He's 0 for 2. UAPB controls the rebound in transition. Tipped up in the air as Hammond's pass was stolen away by D'Angelo Pryor. They'll push it ahead, McDonald. Top of the key now. Pryor, the kick out, long 3 right side is good for Darryl Marshall. 5'11" senior guard out of Memphis, Tennessee, cuts the lead in half. Nearly 2 minutes in, 6-3 our score, UAPB on top. Haynes has it, top of the key here. Savage gets the start tonight, the senior from Pine Bluff, along with Daniel Broughton. Robinson, he'll take the 3, will not go. And the rebound pulled down by Marshall. They'll set it up left side. McDonald back to Marshall. Trying to penetrate that zone off the leg of Savage. Getting it back, shot up, will not go for Henry. And then lost out of bounds, going to stay with Valley. New shot clock, 17:49 to go, just underway here. 6-3 UAPB with the lead. Hammond flashes for the steal. Bodies all over the place. Now Haynes got it. He's going the other way, and he throws it down. Haynes crushes the one-handed jam, and the Golden Lions off to an 8-3 start. Timeout on the floor. Valley has seen enough. They want to reset things early on here as UAPB comes out with a lot of intensity to start the game. 17:39 to go, and an 8-3 lead as the Golden Lions off to a fast start here. We'll keep it right here as once again live on 89.7. Some baseball news to pass along. UAPB swept a doubleheader today. 5-2 in the first game, 8-6 in game 2 at Baton Rouge there in Southern University. So congratulations to Coach Carlos James and the Golden Lions baseball team for their sweep of a doubleheader today. Also the softball team, 4-1 winner today at North Carolina A&T. So good news on the diamond for the Golden Lions today. 8-3 our score as we're back underway here. Pryor, the kick out. UAPB really extending the zone defense. Drive in the lane, Currington loses it. Stolen away by Hammond. Haynes trying to chase it down. Look out, coming right at us and out of bounds. Going to give it right back to Valley as Haynes couldn't control the errant pass by Hammond. UAPB with a lot of intensity, speeding up the tempo, but that time a little too fast as Hammond's pass is out of bounds. 3 minutes in, 8-3, UAPB with a 5-point lead here. Valley will slow things down a little bit here in their half-court set. Right side, they'll take the 3, contested, partially blocked by Haynes, and Currington is fouled on the rebound as he took the air ball that was partially blocked out of the air. He tried to go back up with it. He's fouled, and going to get Daniel Broughton. That's his first, team foul number 1.
Shooting 2 for the Delta Devils will be
James Currington, 6'6", 186, just a freshman. He's out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. First free throw is good. Cuts the lead in half, 8-4, 16:53 to play. One more coming up for the freshman, and he's got them both. So Hammond to bring it up, no pressure here, as Valley will set up in their half-court defense. Hammond looked for a screen from Haynes, switches it from right to left. Picks up his dribble. Now Broughton's got it, faces the basket. Off the foot of Robinson. He's being pressured now. And Hammond will set it up with 14 on the shot clock here. A screen from Broughton. Back to Daniel. Daniel takes the three. This time short, off the mark, no good. Currington's got the rebound. Now they'll push it ahead. Valley down by 3 with the ball. Off of a screen, driving is Pryor. Good ball movement here by Valley as they work it from left to right. Open three is no good by Rawling, and Savage has the rebound up the right sideline. He'll push it ahead, loses control of it, and right into the cheerleaders and out of bounds. Hammond tried to save it, but not able to do so. So another turnover. UAPB getting a little bit too quick for themselves, and they got a technical foul on Hammond, I believe. Or maybe a double technical here, as Hammond and Currington were talking a little trash, and I believe they got a double tech called. 16:01 to go, still not to the media timeout yet. Not sure if it was a double tech or just one on Hammond. Anthony McDonald is going to shoot the free throws, so it was just on Hammond. First free throw was good by McDonald. Trent Whiting checks into the ball game, sophomore from Des Arc, Arkansas. He's got a ton of family here tonight. So both free throws are good, makes it 8-7 now. Little 4-0 spurt here for Valley, and they got the basketball as they weather the early storm and have settled into this game a little bit. They'll bring it up. Of course, UAPB still in that zone defense right now. Going to make Valley prove they can shoot the ball. They'll try to penetrate and get inside of that. Nice steal, flashing for it, Giovanni Robinson. Robinson in transition is going to force the issue, and a foul called on Valley. That's going to lead us to our media timeout. We'll step aside here. 15:41 to go. Early on here, UAPB 8, Mississippi Valley State 7. Right back with more Golden Lion basketball after this timeout.
Hope they have health insurance. Protect yourself if you get injured or sick with an affordable quality health plan from healthcare.gov. Compare plans from brand name companies and choose one that fits your budget and your life. You may even be eligible to get lower costs on your monthly premium. Think of this as a friendly reminder to enroll today at healthcare.gov.
Welcome back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena here. 15:41 to play. Just underway, 8-7 our score. UAPB with a 1-point lead and the basketball. Robinson's got it. Left side, Savage will come out. He'll take it now, top of the key. Whiting in the ball game for the first time. He's got it on the right wing. Now to Haynes, looking down low. Clearing out space was Broughton, but Currington denied the entry pass. Now back to Savage. Savage, nice take down the lane and scores inside. Chandler Savage, senior from Pine Bluff. Here on senior night, he's in the scoring column. His first two, 10-7 UAPB by 3. And a steal, Savage, good hands. Loses control, gets it stripped, but a foul call. Great hands, he read that perfectly as he intercepted the pass and took it all the way to the rim, and he's fouled. 2 free throws coming up here for Chandler.
That will be his first personal, second team foul. Shooting 2 for the
early on, Valley with all of their points off of turnovers. All 7 of their points They're just 1 of 6 from the field. Golden Lions 3 of 5. First free throw is good. One more coming up for Chandler. And he knocks them both in. So he's got 4 straight. Lead back to 5, 12-7, 5 minutes in. Now UAPB wanting to trap out of their zone defense here at top of the key. McDonald, he was ready for it. Now Simmons back to McDonald. Bounce past Simmons for 3, contested, but he banks it in. Not sure he meant to do that with Whiting coming right at him, but it was so bad it was good. 12-10. Lead back to 2 here. Savage may have got away with a travel. Here's Whiting, right side. Nice pass underneath. And Haynes scores the easy 2, the assist by Daniel Broughton. 14-10, UAPB by 4. As Hammond, who went out of the game with that technical foul a moment ago, he's at the scorer's table set to check in. Here's Rawling, working around the perimeter, left side. Washington to McDonald. And that's an illegal screen, I believe, here on Blake Rawling, junior from Atlanta. And that's the 3rd team foul, and that's the 2nd already on Rawling, 6 minutes into the game here.
Entering for the Delta Devils, number 33, Daniel Hurt. Also number 15, Irvin Thomas. And then for the
a little bit of a smaller lineup now with Haynes checking out for a moment, Hammond back in. So UAPB is going to go with a 3-guard lineup and 2 forwards. Here's Hammond, now to Whiting. Ball fake, doesn't take the shot. Right side, Savage, nice crossover in the lane. Back to Robinson, spots up for 3, and he banks it in. What's going on here tonight? Both teams banking in 3s, and we have maybe a delay of game warning. Not sure.
The 3-point basket is good.
Or maybe a foul after the basket.
Called against number 15, Trent Whiting.
Yeah, delay of game warning on Whiting for whatever he did. Lead back to 7, so both teams banking in 3s. 17-10. Off a screen. Washington now in the corner trying to trap. Almost coming up with a steal. Whiting thought he had it. George Ivory not liking the call. Letting the official hear about it right in front of the UAPB sideline as Jordan Washington nearly turned it over, and Washington's going to come take a seat now. They get him out of there real quick. Throwing it deep in the backcourt now. Right side of the floor is Marshall. Top of the key to Thomas. Back to Marshall. 7 on the shot clock. Valley's got to move here, down to 4. Not sure if Marshall sees it. They don't even know. They're going to get a violation. Shot clock violation. They had no clue.
Shot clock violation. Possession. Golden Lions.
So UAPB will get it back on the turnover. Up by 7. 17-10. 7-point lead is their largest lead so far here in the first half. Savage, top of the key to Broughton. They'll work it back to Whiting now. Here's Hammond. He'll take the wide open 3. No good this time. Up high for the rebound was Thomas in transition. Washington now baseline. McDonald. He was able to find Simmons, who goes baseline up and under. No good. Offensive rebound. Stick back is there for Daniel Hurt. Quickly, UAPB back on the other end. Up by 5. 12.5 to play first half. Haynes and Floyd set to check in for UAPB at the next dead ball. Here's Broughton. He's picked up by Hurt, top of the key now, left side. Robinson, screen by Broughton. Step back 3, Robinson, no good. And the loose ball rebound, Whiting secures it. And they'll reset it here, new shot clock. It was kept alive by Broughton before Whiting was able to come in and grab the ball. Off the glass, no good for Hammond. He felt like he got hit in the face. Loses it out of bounds. So it's going to go back to Valley. We'll have a media timeout on the next dead ball. 12 minutes exactly left here in the first. So Floyd and Haynes back in, and Broughton and Savage take a seat for UAPB. Cordarius Samples just checked in for the Delta Devils. Pull-up jumper is good, left side from 15 for Jeffrey Simmons. Junior guard out of Greenwood, Mississippi. Able to pull the Delta Devils to within 3. Here's Floyd, right side to Whiting. 11.5 to go first half. UAPB up 17-14. Hammond. Now 15 feet away from the basket, backing his way down as Haynes picks up his dribble. Finds Hammond underneath, gets a shot blocked, stays with it, and gets the bucket anyway. In the land of the bigs, the 6'1" guard's able to get a tough junk bucket underneath. 19-14, UAPB by 5. Looking to trap, Hurt got away with a travel off the glass and scores. In transition, Haynes wants to go all the way, nothing going for him, but he stays with it, gets the basket and one. And that's going to lead us to immediate timeout. With that, we'll step aside. 10:52 to play. First half, 21-16, UAPB by 5, and Haynes to the line when we return in just a moment.
14 foul. Media.
Hey, Ma. Did you take your medicine?
Oh, gosh, I forgot it.
Her nurse. Need a claim number? Her personal assistant. Let me just grab a... Her housekeeper. Her cook. Her accountant. When I started taking care of Mom, I didn't realize the challenge of playing so many roles. But above all, I'm still her daughter.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving to connect with experts and other caregivers. Together, we can better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
Back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena here. 10:52 to play. 21-16, UAPB leads by 5. Davon Haynes to the line here, the senior. Out of Detroit, Michigan.
Davon Haynes.
Trying to complete a three-point play. He's fouled in transition and makes the free throw.
It's good.
And Haynes leading scorer so far with 7 for UAPB. My goodness. Basically just running in the lane, getting away with that travel was Samples. 22-18, 4-point lead for UAPB. With the ball, 10.5 to go first half. Robinson, Haynes, Hammond, Whiting, and Floyd, the lineup for UAPB currently. Here's Robinson, picked up his dribble. Now Whiting, left side to Hammond, fighting for it. Left side is Davon Haynes. He backs his man down, then gets called for a travel as he tried to kick it back outside. Had the smaller Irvin Thomas on him, giving up 3 inches in height, but he was able to create the turnover. Timeout called by Valley with 23 on the shot clock. Take a look at some of the numbers so far. UAPB off to a great start. 8 of 15 from the field. That's 53%. Valley not bad at 45%, 5 of 11. Golden Lions 3 of 7 from three-point range, 2 of 6 for Valley so far. Valley with a slight 1 rebound advantage, 7-6. Their leading scorer so far is Jeffrey Simmons with 5, and Davon Haynes has 7 for the Golden Lions to lead the way. And 6 for Daniel Broughton. Hit those 2 threes early in the first minute of the ball game. Hammond's got 3 assists so far. UAPB with 9 points off of turnovers themselves, 7 for Valley. Here's Samples, gets it tied up, and alternating possession is going to stay with Valley. Good hands there by Hammond, able to tie up Cordarius Samples. They'll reset the shot clock as if it's at 14. 9:53 to play. Samples set to inbound it. Here we go. Marshall, left side, nice take by Simmons, a little floater in the lane, no good. Whiting secures the rebound. Ahead to Hammond, they want to push it. Here's Floyd in transition, trying to dump it off to Haynes at the last second and batted out of bounds by Valley. UAPB will inbound it. Hammond underneath his own basket. He's got it to Robinson. Works it right side of the floor. Looks for a screen from Floyd. Down low, bad pass right off the shoulder of Floyd. And here comes Valley in transition. The take and the easy score by Jeffrey Simmons. Lead down to 2. Valley staying right there with UAPB. Here's Hammond off of a double screen. Works his way in the lane, kicks it out, spotting up for 3. Robinson in and out, no good. Battling for the rebound, and it's won by Thomas. Ahead, the lob and the throwaway. Tried to lob it to Jeffrey Simmons, but no go. That was right over the head of Shelley, one of our videographers underneath the basket. And she doesn't even have heels on tonight, so she was able to move and get out of the way. Crossover, Chandler to Hammond. Down low, clearing some space. He loves to face the basket and shoot from there, but he's going to give it up to Haynes this time as Broughton's back in. Left-sided Chandler. Back to Broughton, top of the key, 12 on the shot clock. Now Whiting. Whiting in the lane, pull up, 12-footer, too strong, no good. Thomas the rebound, they'll push it ahead. Here's Samples. Now he'll slow it up. Right side, they'll work it to Pryor, back to Samples. In the corner, Hurt for 3, too strong. Haynes tips out the rebound to Chandler Savage. Savage picks up his dribble now. Left side, Hammond. Hammond, the blow by, loses control of it. And here's a 2-on-1 break coming the other way. Pryor, the lob, and a foul as the lob and layup was missed. But a foul was called as Pryor lobbed it to Simmons, and see who they're going to get on the foul here. It's going to be on Savage. Jordan Brown's going to check in for the first time, freshman from Augusta, Arkansas, as Trent Whiting will take a seat. 8:03 to play. UAPB had a 7-point lead. It's down to 2 here. Thomas in the lane loses control of it. Hammond gets his hand in there, knocks it away, and Jordan Brown comes up with a steal. And that's, again, Hammond just creating havoc. So he'll set it up here. UAPB leading by 2 points. 7:40 and counting. Haynes, nowhere to go with it. Brown gets it back. He misses it inside, and Currington has it for Valley. They'll push it ahead in transition. Simmons off the glass wildly, no good. Battle for the rebound is lost out by Currington, and it's going to be UAPB basketball. We got another media timeout here. 7:28 to play before halftime. The Golden Lions leading Mississippi Valley State by a score of 22-20. Right back after this timeout.
So former UAPB.
El 28 de octubre del 2012, New York City y New Jersey fueron devastados por el huracán Sandy, pero para algunas personas, el día anterior fue un día como cualquier otro, un día como hoy. Prepárese para mañana.
Welcome back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena here. 7:28 to play, first half. UAPB with a slim 2-point lead, 22-20. Golden Lions with the basketball, up 2. Savage, Hammond, Brown, Broughton, and Haynes, the lineup for UAPB. Here's Haynes. He'll take a rare 3 and hits. Haynes knocks in the 3-point basket, lead up to 5. He doesn't take many of them, but he knocks that one in. A little floater on the other end. Air ball by Currington. UAPB's got it coming the other way. Up 5. Pull up 3. Will not go for Hammond. And Hammond, almost a steal, just throws it blindly, trying to save it, hoping he had a Golden Line player streaking the other way, but not the case. They got to reset the shot clock. .647 on the game clock, and they put, let's see, the shot clock at 33, so they're going to say 2 seconds went off. So Valley with the ball, down 5 here. In the lane, no-look pass. Kind of a lucky bounce to Currington, and he missed an easy 2. UAPB's got it going the other way. Hammond to Broughton. Back to Tevin now. Hammond works it left side, 20 on the shot clock. UAPB taking their time as Broughton trying to clear some space down on the block. Hammond thought about taking the 3. Now left side as Haynes will get it to Broughton. Broughton for 3. Yes, sir. Daniel Broughton, his 3rd 3 of the half. As he's filling it from the perimeter, the big 6'8" forward, not afraid to stroke it from deep. He's got 3 threes already in the game. Lead up to 8, largest lead here. Inside, partially blocked by Haynes. Tipped, Currington stays with it. Ball's loose on the floor, battling for it. Still loose, they're letting them play. Top of the key, 3-point shot will not go for Samples, and Broughton secures the rebound. Fast and furious. 5.5 to play before halftime. UAPB's lead up to 8, largest lead so far. 28-20. They have the basketball, trying to go up by double figures here. Haynes, he'll take another 3 and hits again. Haynes, back-to-back triples. The Golden Lions are on fire from 3-point range. Not a great 3-point shooting team, but they are tonight, and a steal by Savage. Savage goes all the way, misses the shot, but he goes back to the foul line as he's getting it done defensively, and that's why he's in the game. And now we got some pushing and shoving going on underneath the basket. Another technical foul's been called. I told you this is a heated rivalry between these two, and it's getting chippy here tonight. And got to be careful with conference tournament coming up. Don't want anything silly to happen.
Foul is called number 0.
The foul was actually on Vishay Vaughn, but then after the play, we have another technical foul. I don't know if it was a double tech or what happened. They're going to sort it out and tell you here in just a second. I'll read late.
Vishay Vaughn, his first personal 15 foul.
I believe they got
Unsportsmanlike technical foul called against number 3 of the Golden Lions, Haynes.
So they got Haynes on a technical. Second technical on UAPB tonight. Hammond had one earlier, and then Haynes got this one, and the free throw is no good by McDonald. Haynes talking it over with the official, and the Golden Lions trying to plead their case, but to no avail. 1 of 2 for McDonald. Makes it 31-21, lead at 10 for UAPB. Their largest lead's been 11 just a moment ago after Haynes hit that 3-point shot. So both the big forwards for UAPB, they've combined for 5 threes made. 2 for Haynes, 3 for Broughton. They're 2 bigs that normally don't take a lot of threes, have made 5 here in the first half. That makes up for 15 of the 31 UAPB's got. And Savage, he's had a big impact here, 5 points, but he's gotten it done defensively, and now the official coming in saying something to Savage. So both teams, a lot of mouthing going on the court, and the officials are trying to get control of it quickly. And Savage makes both.
And it's good.
So lead up to 12 now. That's the largest. 5 minutes before halftime. 33-21. UAPB playing pretty well right now. What a nice run. It was 22-20 at one point. The Golden Lions on an 11-1 run since then, as the ball was kicked out of bounds, and it's going to be Valley basketball here. 22 on the shot clock, 4:54 to play. McDonald will inbound it. He gets it back. They work it right side, patient in their half-court set. Washington back to McDonald. Left side to Vaughn, back to McDonald. He'll spot up, take the long three, and hits. McDonald hits the three at the top of the key. McDonald now with 6 in the game. Robinson back to Hammond. They'll slow things down here just a little bit. Here's Robinson trying to take Vaughn off the bounce, couldn't do so. 15 on the shot clock. Savage off of a screen, top of the key. Crossover, kick out. Hammond spots up for three, no good. Gets his own rebound and kicks it to Savage, who goes all the way to the basket and blows the layup. And he comes back and gets the steal, but they're going to call the foul on him. Pretty good steal there, but the official thought he got a little too much hand, and they give him the foul. That's his second. Team foul number 5. Savage was frustrated because he missed the layup. Wanted to make up for it. Came up with a nice steal, but picked up the foul. So he's going to check out of the ball game for a moment. Valley's got it, down 9, 33-24, 3:50 to go before halftime. Boy, Hammond, he is so quick in the lane, off the glass, wildly, no good for Pryor. Trying to kick it ahead, and that's going to be a foul on Valley. Jordan Washington trying to pick up the steal. He was fighting for position like a D-back and a wide receiver on a little fade route. Timeout on the floor. UAPB basketball when we return. 3:41 to go before halftime. 33-24, UAPB up by 9.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it, I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back here courtside. 3:41 to go before halftime. And the Golden Lions up by 9 here on senior night. Conference tournament coming up from Houston. We'll have that coverage for you right here on KUAP. (33-24), and it'll be UAPB basketball. We resume play here. Robinson, Hammond, Haynes, Broughton, and Floyd. They'll inbound it here. Robinson's got it. The kick out. Haynes already made 2 threes, passes this one up, fights his way in the lane, misses it, but he's going to get 2 free throws. Nice driving attack there by Davon Haynes. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Foul on McDonald. That's his first, team foul number 7. So 1-and-1 bonus situation for the final 3:27 of the half.
Number 3, Davon Haynes.
2 shots here for Davon. And rims out on the first one. Mosley not in the lineup, usually starting guard for UAPB. Having a great season, but he's in street clothes tonight. Second shot is good.
And it's good.
Lead at 10, 34-24. Let's see if the Golden Lions can close out the first half. Already up 10, maybe they can push it to 15 by halftime. Valley going to try to get it down to about 5 or so. We'll see who wins this final 3 minutes. Kick out, Washington in the lane, nowhere to go, dumps it off last second, scoring it inside is Hurt. A nice drive by Washington, and then the dump off, Hurt gets the 2. Lead down to 8. Hammond driving right side of the floor, picks up his dribble, trying to get it to Broughton. Good hands as Jordan Washington steals it. Here's Hurt, pull up, little 5-footer outside of the lane, too strong, no good, offensive rebound. And again, same play. Washington dumps it off to Hurt, and he gets the easy 2. Back-to-back possessions. So lead down to 6. So Valley trying to win that final 3 minutes. They've got it down to 6. See if UAPB can get it going again. Floyd, nowhere to go. Hammond. As Valley having pretty good defensive possession here. Step back 3 for Broughton. Yes, sir. Daniel Broughton, the senior from Watson Chapel, having a big senior night. Family in attendance here in his hometown. That's 4th 3-point made basket of the half. He leads all scorers with 12. 3-point shot, no good by McDonald, and up high for the rebound is Davon Haynes. UAPB up 9 with the ball, 37-28, 1:45 to go before halftime. Here's Hammond, back to Broughton. Why not? He'll take another one. Short on this one, but he was feeling it. He's not lacking any confidence here tonight. He is letting it fly. He's got super green light. And speaking of green light, and hitting a 3 right in Davon Haynes' face, D'Angelo Pryor. Lead back to 6 again. Here's Hammond, the bump, almost the basket. 2 shots coming up for Hammond with 1:11 to go before halftime. Got Jordan Brown and Whiting set to check in for UAPB.
The second personal, 8th team foul. Shooting 2 for the Golden Lions, number 14, Tevin Hammond.
Also, Savage getting set to check in as well. First shot for Hammond is good.
And the first free throw is good. Entering for the Delta Devils,
Robinson,
5,
Haynes,
Jeffrey Simmons. Also number 15,
and
Irvin Thomas. And then for
Floyd
the Golden Lions, number 15,
are out.
Chip Whiting. Number 21, Chandler Savage.
So Brown,
Number 30,
Hammond,
Jordan
Savage, Broughton, and Whiting the lineup now for UAPB. Hammond makes both.
And it's good.
The junior from Little Rock takes it an 8-point lead for UAPB. 1 minute to go before halftime. McDonald to Thomas. Tough cross-court pass to Pryor now in the corner. Step back, 18-footer, and air ball for Hurt. And knocked out of bounds by Valley, so UAPB will get it back. Under a minute to go. Up by 8 in the basketball. Hammond works the left side of the floor and stolen away. McDonald on a breakout. Easy 2. Goes all the way. The steal and the layup. 39-33. So careless turnover there as McDonald read it perfectly. Simmons wants to come out and guard him. And Hammond will probably welcome that as he can go right around him if he wants to. Shot clock and game clock are almost simultaneous, so really not a factor. He'll take the 3. Hammond, it hits. Yes, sir. Hammond with a big 3 right before halftime. Lead back to 9. Here at the buzzer, good hands by Whiting, and Hurt misses it at the buzzer. And we are at the half. 42-33, an entertaining first half. The Golden Lions take a 9-point lead into the locker room. And George Ivory and company will talk it over. And here on senior night, the Golden Lions playing well. At the half, 42-33, UAPB by 9.
Being a dad can be tough.
No. What do you mean she's not coming?
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now.
But when you're willing to do anything,
It is I, Cruz Zinkerbell. Okay, time for cake.
it's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Drew. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
Welcome back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena as we start the second half here. UAPB leading 42-33 with the basketball. First possession of the second half here.
Oh, my Lord.
Same starting lineup as we started the game. Hammond and Broughton, Savage, Robinson, and Haynes. three in the corner, an air ball, but Haynes is there to score it and one. The air ball turns into a chance for a three-point play. Second chance for an old-fashioned three for Haynes. Did it in the first half. A rare air ball there for Robinson deep out of the corner. But that's how we start the second half. UAPB's lead back to double figures for the moment. And too strong, no good on the free throw. 44-33. Golden Lions by 11. Valley with the basketball here, half court set. Shot clock at 15. And a near steal, and it is a steal. Hammond wants to go all the way. And Haynes is going to crush it. He's the trailer on the play, and he smashes another one down. Look what I found. He dunked it like he was mad at the rim. 46-33, largest lead of the game here. 13 for the Golden Lions. Rise and fire three, no good. For, let's see, that was Pryor on the three. Missed it, and then we got a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Hammond on the steal, and the trailer was Davon Haynes, and he knew what to do with it. 46-33, 18:47 to go, early second half here. Marshall off the bounce, down to McDonald. Back to Marshall, he'll penetrate just outside of the lane. Little floater, no good. Rebound goes off the backboard. Now, here we go again in transition. Robinson, the finger roll, no good, but there to clean it up, Broughton with the putback. Timeout called Valley as UAPB extends that 9-point lead now up to 15. And a timeout on the floor, minute and a half into the second half here. We'll keep it right here, 18-23. 48-33 UAPB, playing well here tonight. Trying to get a home-and-home sweep of Valley this season. UAPB's baseball team sweeping a doubleheader today, 5-2 and 8-6 at Southern there in Baton Rouge, and the softball team for UAPB, a 4-1 winner at North Carolina A&T today. The Golden Lions in that first half shot 48%, 13 of 27. 8 of 9 from the foul line, 8 of 16 from beyond the three-point line. We'll take that for a full game. That was one half. On fire, UAPB was. Daniel Broughton was 4 of 6 from downtown, and Haynes was 2 of 2. So those bigs were 6 of 8 between them. They combined for 26 of UAPB's 42 in that first half. So they were the X factor, and they continue to do so here tonight. Haynes already has 18, and Broughton's got 14. And we still got pretty much a whole half left. So the two bigs here on senior night, the two seniors, going out right. Again, Valley having a hard time penetrating this zone defense of UAPB. Penetrating in the lane, maybe getting away with a travel, and they call a foul instead. Just didn't look very pretty from the beginning. Going to get a foul on Haynes, riding the back of Currington. The inbound for Valley. They trail by 15, 2 minutes into the second half here. Washington holds his dribble, now right side. They'll work it to Pryor. Back to Washington. Kick out. Pryor. Little two-man game. Washington now will take the three, misses. Offensive rebound by Currington. Now they'll reset it, top of the key. McDonald loses it. Another steal for Savage. He's all over the place. Here comes the lob for Haynes, and he misses the throwdown. Getting it back was Hammond, and he misses an easy 2 underneath. Haynes was just a little bit too far from the basket, but he was about to throw another one down. In the lane, McDonald, the take misses. Strong rebound by Broughton in transition. Ball still loose, and boy, it's all over the place. No one can pick it up. Finally, Valley gets the easy 2. A little helter-skelter moment there. No one could grab the basketball cleanly, and finally Valley got it and scored the easy 2. So after all that, cuts it to a 13-point game. 16:45 to go. Here's Hammond. Leans in, a tough runner, almost got it to go. He's going to hit 2 foul shots coming up for him. As he forced that one in there. It's going to be on Jordan Washington. That's his 3rd personal, team foul number 2.
Shooting 2 for the Lions, number 14, Tevin Hammond.
Hammond, 6-foot junior. At a Little Rock Holmes Community College. First shot is good.
And the first free throw is good. Entering for the Delta Devils, number 5, Jeffrey Simmons, and number 15, Irvin Thomas. 1 shot remaining.
Simmons and Thomas are back in for Valley as Hurt and Pryor take a seat. And Hammond makes both. 50-35, matching the largest lead here for UAPB. Holding it right side, Simmons picks up his dribble. Good hands, almost a steal there for Haynes. Currington, they're trying to trap him on the baseline. He loses it. Ball on the floor, battle for it. Trying to get a timeout, and the official loses his shoe. Very rare do you see that. That's funny. Running so fast to make the call, he ran right out of his shoe. Timeout called. UAPB gets the timeout. There you go, good shot from Brandon Minor.
In the 3-game series versus Southern University. They were victorious in game 1, 5-2.
How about that?
Game 2, 8-6. Game 3 will take place.
It's something you don't see every day. 16:23 to go. Already have 2 timeouts here before our first media timeout. There's Brandon, senior football player out of Chicago, also mass communication student.
General admission for adults, $35
with shoe cam.
For more information,
nicely done.
Ticket office.
That's one to put on your resume. There's Lakita. We give all of our camera operators lots of love. We appreciate it. Especially when it's your boss. Back on the other end, why not? This time Robinson dials it up, rise and fire for 3. And UAPB is just unconscious tonight from downtown. They've already hit 9 threes. And turnover for Valley. Get a little sloppy here as that lead is now up to 18 for UAPB as they're threatening to run away with this one. Still a lot of game left, nearly 16 minutes of action. Here's Broughton, rise and fire, rims out, but it was pure. Just didn't go down. Good hands, read by Haynes. Robinson will set it up here. The Golden Lions really playing well collectively as a team tonight. Savage works it left side. Nice give and go. Savage needs some help, trying to drop it off to Broughton at the last second and loses it out of bounds. And it's going to be Valley ball. We'll take a media timeout here. 15:26 to play, second half. It's all UAPB right now. They lead the Delta Devils by 18, 53-35. Right back with more Golden Lion basketball after this timeout.
Time to wake up.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Don't forget, you've got a job to do today.
Hey, Mom. I got the job. Thanks.
You've got the job. Welcome aboard.
clown?
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does. And like that, you're a job creator.
A little rather warm here tonight, here in the Hyper. Kick out. Simmons. And another foul going to be on UAPB this time. They're going to get Robinson, I believe, or
Go to Lions number 23, Giovanni Robinson.
Robinson.
That will be his first personal, fourth team foul.
Here on the inbound off of Savage. We'll redo it here. Take a second or two off the shot clock, I believe. Here's the lob and the jam. Right off the inbound. Beautifully executed. Simmons only 6'1", but he got up and threw it down big time. Well designed and executed there. Good idea, but Hammond a little too much on that pass. He trying to whip it to the big tight end going over the middle there, and he couldn't hang on. 53-37. UAPB still in control. Valley not going to give up, though. Here's Simmons spinning in the lane. The kick out. McDonald rising fire and connects for three. So just like that, 13-point game. Valley trying to carve into that big lead. Trent Jeffries checks in for the first time for UAPB, a freshman from Gulfport, Mississippi. Robinson hands it to Jeffries. Good ball movement here. Haynes left side to Broughton. Savage goes left away from the screen. 9 on the shot clock. Haynes wants to go one-on-one, cuffs it as he gets in the lane, kicks it out, but a foul on the floor on the drive. As they're going to get
Foul is called number 10 for the Delta Devils. That is Fauntleroy.
So Fauntleroy,
First personal, third team foul.
his first team foul number 3. Jeffries picks up his dribble to Broughton. Top of the key, Haynes, he was 2 for 2. He thought about another 3, why not? Broughton wide open, rims out. Missed his last 2, but they've been right on. No look pass, stolen for a second by Broughton, but he couldn't slow down. As he took steps, tried to pass it before he was able to do so. Trent Whiting checks in for the first time here in the second half. Savage will check out. 13:51 to go. UAPB up by 13. Fauntleroy hits the 3. And all of a sudden, it's a 10-point game. An 8-0 run here in the last minute and a half. Here's Jeffries. Holds his dribble out high. Picked up by Fauntleroy. Needs help. Whiting's got it. Whiting trying to get it inside, and Thomas with the steal. Here's Simmons off the glass, no good. And Whiting secures the rebound, but the Golden Lions need to settle things down. A quick 8-0 run. All of a sudden, Valley getting back into the game here. May have to go with a different lineup here in a moment. Still 13 minutes left. Robinson, rise and fire. Yes, sir. Giovanni Robinson hits the 3. That stops the bleeding a bit. Lead back to 13. That was big. 12:50 to go. Robinson, that's his third 3 of the game. He's got 9, and the Golden Lions now in double figures in 3-point baskets made tonight. Pull up 15-footer is short. Whiting clears the rebound. In the lane, losing control of it, and Haynes wanted a blocking foul. No call as he looks and pleads to the officials. He lost it out of bounds because he put a blocking foul. Should have been on Fauntleroy, but he couldn't get the call. And you can see George Ivory pleading. He said the foul was on somebody. And I'm not going to get the call this time. Three-point shot, no good, off to the left that time by Washington and out of bounds. Quick one and done there for Valley. So 12:20 to go, UAPB up 13 with the basketball. Jeffries will bring it up. Jeffries working it left side. Fauntleroy right there at his grill. Whiting down the corner to Robinson. On the block. Whiting in the lane, goes over the left hand and scores. Trent Whiting. There's another lob and a steal. Trying to go up one too many times to Simmons. The steal by Broughton. Robinson gets it pinned and stuck between the rim and the glass. And a nice block there as Irvin Thomas got back in transition to erase it. Media timeout. We'll step aside. 11:47 to go in the game. UAPB 58, Mississippi Valley State 43. Right back in a moment.
Enroll today. That's what we're here together to say. Enroll today. Take care of people for goodness sake. There's a plan for every budget, so don't accept defeat. Now you can get covered and still buy me treats. Enroll.
The new world of healthcare is here to stay. Do something for those who care about you. Enroll today.
Valley had an 8-0 run, cut it to 10, but UAPB came right back with 5 in a row. Lead back to 15. Good hands, almost a steal there by Robinson, but Valley's able to keep it alive with Simmons. Top of the key. Marshall, back to Simmons. Here's Thomas in the lane. Up and under, reverse layup is good for Blake Rawling. Rawling got those early fouls and then set for the whole first half. Just got back in there. Cuts the lead to 13. Here's Haynes. Nice spin move on the baseline and the easy lay-in. Almost jammed it there. As Whiting will surprise you. That was a nice post move. As his family here from Des Arc applauds. But a nice move there and basket by Whiting. Step back 15-footer is good for Darryl Marshall. 60-47, UAPB by 13. Jeffries, look out, coming right at us. Thomas will inbound it. So close, we can smell the sweat from here. Right guard, what is it? Arid, extra dry? You just don't, you know when you're in the game, when you're that close to the action. You gotta love it. That's the big difference between football and basketball, is you get right in the action here. Goal line's going to get it back, 13-point lead, 10:36 to go. Hammond back in there. Jeffries gave Coach Ivory some good minutes. Down low, blocked from behind. Boy, Thomas, that's 2 big blocks for him, but it goes right to Hammond in the corner, and he drills the triple. And now another stoppage in play, and I don't know, maybe after the 3 something was said. Hammond may have said something after the 3, and he's been a little chirpy tonight already. Got teed up once, and maybe said something after that made 3. But the Golden Lions are raining threes here tonight. Hammond's got 12, 14 for Broughton, 18 for Haynes. And I believe the Golden Lions now with 11 made threes so far. 63-47 with 10 to play. Hurts pass, cross court. Nice spin move, up and under. Wildly, though, off the glass. Hurt the rebound and nearly travels with it. And they're going to get a foul underneath. But I'm going to tell you, Jeffrey Simmons, boy, that guy is quick.
Foul was called on number 44, Daniel Broughton. His second personal.
Second on Daniel. Samples in the inbound, stolen away. Robinson comes away with it. Left side to Hammond. Hammond, rise and fire. Short on the three here. Samples will push it ahead in transition. Down low, Hurt goes right up. Deflected by Whiting, and the rebound off the glass there by Daniel Broughton. So the Golden Lions up by 16, 9:25 to play. Here's Haynes, nice take, goes all the way with the left hand off the glass and score it. Nicely done. 65-47, lead back up to 18. That's the high water mark. Largest lead. Samples is fouled by Broughton as he goes to the basket. And again, it's just, Haynes has got to be careful. He's already been teed up once, one more, and he's out of here. As it continues, the trash talking has not really subsided very much at all.
Shooting 2 for the Delta Devils, number 5, Jeffrey Simmons.
What did he do? Just jab him?
9:07 to go. Samples at the foul line. His first shot is short, no good. Or Simmons, rather. Jeffrey Simmons, junior out of Greenwood, Mississippi. So Whiting, Hammond, Broughton, Robinson, and Haynes, the lineup for UAPB. And missed the second one with a lane violation, I believe, on Hammond. So we'll get another one. Coach Ivory looking very dapper tonight. His almost like a gold tuxedo top, his suit coat. Always looking good. (65-48). Step back 15-footer. Not this time for Broughton. Kept alive and out of bounds off of Valley. Currington loses it. Pine Bluff will get it back here. Leading by 17. Vaughn is in as Currington will take a seat. Top of the key, Whiting, ball fake in the lane, goes over the left hand, and gonna get him with a charge. Tried to pull up and get the shot off before he got too deep there, but he was a little indecisive in what he wanted to do with it. Got a little too deep, picks up the charge. 8:40 to play. Valley will get it back, down by 17. Golden Lions extending their zone defense, trying to cut off those passing lanes. Samples right side to Simmons. Now to Vaughn. Vaughn double team. Nearly threw it away here. A little indecisive, but Samples gets it back in the lane, attacks it. Maybe got away with a walk there. Loose basketballs corralled by Vaughn, and now Robinson comes up with a steal. Good hands between Whiting and Robinson, as that half-court zone defense is giving Valley fits all night. 8 minutes to go. Golden Lions maybe work some clock a little bit here. Try to, nice take all the way to the basket. Off the glass, and Hammond's big night continues. He's got 14, his number. And the lead's 19, that's the largest lead of the game so far. Rise and fire, Simmons three, no good. And Hammond secures the rebound. He'll slowly bring it up, no pressure. Holding out high, Simmons coming out to get him. Hammond goes right around him. Ball deflected, so keeps it alive to Robinson. Robinson's three, top of the key, no good. Here's Samples in transition to Simmons. He wants to attack it. The kick out, pump fake. Pryor off the glass, scored in one. Pryor gets the bang in the bucket. A chance for a three-point play here, and it's going to lead us to immediate timeout. 7:05 remaining in the game. All UAPB here on senior night. The Golden Lions lead it over Valley 67-50. Right back with more Golden Lion basketball after this timeout.
Hello, my name is Latasha Cole, recent graduate of the University of Arkansas in Pine Bluff with a degree in Regulatory Science, Industrial Health and Safety. I thought I'd be looking for a job right now, but with the help of my mentor, Alicia Farmer, and Career Services, I was able to land a position as a seed quality supervisor after training.
As a single mother, Latasha's motivation and determination helped her to earn 2 internships while on campus. UAPB can help prepare students like Latasha for the same opportunities.
UAPB prepared me.
Here comes Valley back on the other end. And a whistle and a foul called in transition.
Foul called against the Golden Lions number 23, Giovanni Robinson. His second personal, 8. Check that, -5. Shooting 2 for the Delta Devils, number 5, Jeffrey Simmons.
5:38 to go. Back at the foul line again is Jeffrey Simmons, the junior from Greenwood, Mississippi, having a pretty good ball game. He's got 13 in the game now after that free throw. Savage set to check in. One more coming up here for Simmons. And he's got them both. Savage will check in and Floyd is out. Valley calls a timeout. We'll keep it here for a moment. 67-54, 13-point ball game. Still some time left. The Golden Lions in control.
Okay. Shouts out to my coalition, the downline ENTs, I'm in this event. A triple shot at Henny's what I started with. Walk to the dance floor and hit a kick split. Back on the beat like I never left. Shorty wild by the small top. Like a trap flash said I run the game in car shots.
Shelly must be in control of the thermostat tonight as she's turned the heat up here tonight. As remember the last time I've been courtside wiping sweat off my forehead during a game. Snowing and sleeting one day and then 80 the next day. It's the climate here in the South. Coming right at you again. Look alive. Underneath, blocked again. That was Blake Rawling on that last block. Here's Pryor for 3 in the corner, no good. Haynes up high for the rebound and taken away by Simmons, and he misses the little floater, and Haynes gets it back. So he gets a do-over. He needs some help. Knocked out of bounds by Pryor, and Haynes is begging for a foul call, and they finally call it, I believe, that time. Haynes been getting beat up all night.
The second personal for a team foul.
So 5 minutes to play. Golden Lions have been in control. You would think they just cruised here tonight, but it's been a rough and rugged game. Savage, nice take. He absorbs the contact, and blocking foul is going to be on Blake Rawling. 2 free throws coming up. Chandler Savage has played one of his better games of the season here tonight. Savage, 6 points. He's got 4 steals, 4 rebounds, 5 rebounds. He's now 5 of 5 from the foul line. Played great defense. It's had a really solid ball game.
Entering for the Delta Devils, number 10, that is Fauntleroy.
Foul was on Fauntleroy. And Chandler misses first free throw. Lead at 14, 4:45 to play. It's Simmons again, blocked by Haynes. Simmons wanted a foul there, didn't get it, but Haynes not feeling sorry for anybody. He's taking his fair share of hits tonight with no calls, so he was pretty cool with that no call. Here's Hammond, wants to take Simmons off the bounce. Now Robinson, way out high. The goal line's milking this clock down to 10, under 10. Now 5, rise and fire for 3, yes sir! Hammond hits another 3, and why not? It's been that kind of night for the Golden Lions as they are raining the 3s here this evening. And Fuego, kick out driving. It was Simmons, and he gets it to Bond for the 2 inside. 71-56, lead at 15. 3:45 to go. And a steal here on the other end. Blown layup, Bond trying to keep it alive, and finally Fauntleroy will set it up for Valley. Picks up his dribble, needs some help, gets it to Simmons. As Savage loves to play defense. Here's Pryor. The drop off, the block by Haynes. Hammond to bring it up, 3 minutes to play, UAPB by 15. Here's Hammond, going left in the lane, needs some help. Kicks it out, Savage. Rarely will take that shot. Plays within the framework of the offense. Defense is his specialty. He will take you off the dribble. Rise and fire, shot clock down to 3, and pretty good look at it there for Haynes, but it didn't go. That's his first miss from downtown tonight. Hit 2 in the first half. 2.5 to play. We wind this one down, UAPB up 15. There's a 3 for Pryor, no good. And a foul gonna be called on Blake Rawling as he pulled down Savage, trying to get position on the rebound, and Rawling is fouled out of the game. And I believe we're at our final media timeout. We are. We'll step aside here. 2:23 to play. 71-56, UAPB with a 15-point lead over Valley. Right back with a final 2:23 in a moment.
Hi, my name is Danny Andre Burrell II, a senior here majoring in industrial technology, management, and applied engineering. I thought that I would be looking for a job at this point, but thanks to my mentor, Dr. Charles Colin, in Career Services, I was able to obtain a position as an industrial engineer upon graduation.
Danny worked hard in class from the beginning, obtaining 3 internships while on campus. UAPB can help prepare students like Danny for those same opportunities.
UAPB prepared me.
Welcome back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena. Tim Stubbs courtside here, UAPB and Mississippi Valley State. Golden Lions up by 15. Chandler Savage to the line here, 2:23 to go. Golden Lions trying to close this one out as they get set to head to Houston. The men and women's SWAC basketball tournament will be in Houston from the Toyota Center, downtown Houston.
Sorry.
The Golden Lions 12 of 25 from downtown, having quite a night from 3-point range. There's a long 3 left side, and it's good for McDonald. Cuts it to a 12-point game here. Here on a run out, Haynes wants to go all the way, trying to get it to Savage, trailing the play, but he couldn't handle it. Haynes got a little bit too deep there, and had nowhere to go with it. So a turnover after a 3, that's not what you want to do. Valley's thinking they can come down and bust a couple of 3s here and get back in it real quick. The Golden Lions still got some ball to play. Here's McDonald again, misses this 3. Simmons, his 3 no good. Haynes up high for the rebound. And almost a turnover. Robinson needs some help. Golden Lions may have to call a timeout, and they will. Robinson trapped in the corner, picked up his dribble, and had to call a timeout with 1:45 to go. 71-59, UAPB with the ball up by 12. The Golden Lions, 45% for the game, 24-53, but 12 of 25 from downtown, 48%. Shot the free throws well, 11 of 13. Nice, well-rounded game for UAPB tonight. Haynes has 20, 17 for Hammond, 14 for Broughton, 9 for Robinson, 7 for Chandler Savage to go along with 5 rebounds and 3 steals. Golden Lions will inbound it here. 1:45 to play. Robinson's got it. Works the left side of the floor. Keeps his dribble. McDonald right there with him. Trying to get a 5-second guarding rule there, but wasn't able to do so. That's going to be a reach-in foul on Currington, as Robinson was knocked to the floor. And it's going to be the 18th foul. 1-and-1 coming up here. Second on Currington.
Personal, 17th foul. Check that 18th foul. Shooting the 1-and-1, number 23, Giovanni Robinson.
Robinson misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Haynes may have got away with a foul, and then they're going to get a delayed call here. Haynes fouled him initially, and I guess they got him on the second round. 1:27 to play. 71-59, and Currington to the foul line here. 6'6", 186. Just a freshman, long and lean out of Tuscaloosa. Too strong on the first, one more coming up. Missed the second as well. Broughton up high for the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound, and they may get Broughton. It's going to be his third. Cordarius Samples, that's his third, I believe. I don't think it's his fifth. Or is it? Yeah, it was. He fouled out. They didn't change it on the board, but he fouled out, and he gets a nice ovation here on senior night for Daniel Broughton. Solid ball game for Daniel. He got the party started with 2 threes right off the bat. UAPB jumped out to a 6-0 lead and really never looked back. They've led through the entire game. Broughton really, he set the tone early. So he fouls out with 17 points here on senior night. Another miss for Valley. That was Samples. He'll get one more. Another miss, but another rebound, and then Currington loses it out of bounds with 1:24 to play.
For the Delta Devils, number 3, Gerald Marshall. And entering for the Golden Lions, number 10, Trent Jeffries.
Jeffries back in, along with Haynes and Robinson and Hammond, Savage. Here's Hammond, cross-court pass to Savage. He wants to go all the way and he throws it down emphatically on senior night. How about that? That was not expected. And he's hearing it from Davon Haynes in this crowd. As he cocked one back and threw it down, shocking everybody. That's how you go out as a senior. Savage hurting the rim. 73-59, and that woke everybody up. 1:10 to go. Nicely done.
Shooting 3 for the Delta Devils will be number 3, Daryl Marshall.
Marshall to the line here. First shot is good. He'll have one more. Second shot is good. He was fouled on a 3.
And in for the Golden Lions, number 12, Jalen Floyd.
Jalen Floyd back in the ball game. Jeffries is out. And third one is good. 73-62, lead at 11. Look out. Other end. Floyd smashes one down. 75-62. Three-point shot, no good. Here we go on the other end. Look out. Hammond, the lob and the jam. You could see that coming. As this just turned into a dunk contest here in the last couple of minutes. At least the crowd's having a lot of fun, and I don't know if there was another technical call or not, but here on senior night, they're going out with a bang. Having some fun here at the Hyper tonight. 77-62 now, under a minute to play. 3 in the corner is good. Here we go, another one. Floyd, he was going to throw it down with the left hand. Look out, Lakita. She's about to get ran over underneath the basket. Like a trooper, she stays right in there. My goodness. So Floyd was getting ready to throw one down. He should have threw it off the glass with Haynes coming. But Floyd was wanting to get him some. So he's going to shoot 2. Both of those guys, Floyd and Haynes, both from Detroit. They're doing Motown proud tonight. 77-65 as Floyd misses the first shot, 42 seconds left, but I'm sure Valley's not appreciating being on the end of this dunk contest. Just hope they don't have any hard fouls. You got a lot of testosterone out on the court, and guys are getting tired of getting dunked on. So here's Haynes kissing the floor as he's out of here. He'll get an ovation. And the senior from Detroit, who left it all on the floor, had a great career here at UAPB. Southpaw misses the second, and a steal by Hammond. Boy, he's quick. And then another foul. We're having more free throws coming. Half second went off the clock.
Foul call number 1, D'Angelo Pryor. Elbows fourth personal foul.
So leads at 12. Hammond's going to shoot a couple here. First one is good.
And the first free throw is good. Entering for the Golden Lions, number 30, Jordan Brown.
This is it.
And number 10, Trent Jeffries. And entering for the Golden Lions, number 10,
Savage gets a nice ovation. One more coming up.
And it's good.
Lead at 14 with 39 seconds left. Flying up the court, Fauntleroy. 3 in the corner for Marshall, no good. A rebound, Young, who just checked in. He's got it. They'll push it ahead. Another foul here Don't really understand that. 14-point game, 27 seconds left. No reason to foul at this point, but they just want to make us sweat a little longer as it is hot in the Hyper tonight. My goodness. No good on the first. One more coming up here for Hammond. He's got 19, make it 20 in the game. Had a great game. So 15-point game. McDonald for 3, not this time. And Hammond got the rebound. He was bumped out of bounds, but gonna give Valley the ball back with 19 seconds. McDonald, kick out. 3 for Fauntleroy, no good. Young, the rebound, they're still fouling for whatever reason. Just gonna make the score a little worse. 13 seconds left and more free throws coming up here. At least to give Jared Young, junior out of Memphis, a chance to get in the scoring column. As he'll have 2 free throws here. The student section standing around right behind us, starting to sift out of here. First free throw for Jared Young is good, so he's in the scoring column. He's got one more coming up. Southpaw rims out on the second. Tipped around, he gets it back, goes up with the left hand and scores. So he got a free throw and a field goal. 83-65. And almost a steal there. 7 seconds left. Kick out in the corner for 3 is good. And then a timeout. What do we have? 2 seconds left, and they just don't want this game to end. My goodness. It said 2.5 seconds left, and now they're at 0.3. 83-68. More than likely it's going to be the final here. And that's it. They're inbound at Jeffries, and senior night, this game is over. Golden Lions win it emphatically, 83-68, the final. And our whole crew back in the studio, Justine Patton with Finley Hill, appreciate them tonight. William Lawson up top and Randy Kelly. Randy was up top for this men's game. Did a great job for us tonight. Brandon Miner, Lakita Goins, Shelly Roby Ingram. And anybody else? Me, I guess. Tim Stubbs saying so long, great game. The Lady Lions lost it in overtime, but the men win it going away here on senior night. 83-68. Next time you hear my voice, we'll be in Houston, Texas for the SWAC tournament. We'll have action for you coming up on Tuesday. So until then, so long, good night. Go Lions, that's a winner. So long.
Hi everyone, I'm Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat and a member of the NBA Fit team. I'm here today at the White House to find out why eating healthy can help you perform like a champion.
Well, I eat fruits and vegetables every day because it gives me the energy I need to perform at the top of my game.
Thanks, Dwayne. What about you, Ray?
Drinking water is an important part of my pregame routine so I can stay focused and refreshed. And you can take it from me, eating the right foods can help make you a better athlete.
Oh! Angel!
Pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This December, she received her degree in history from the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this Fort Worth, Texas native, Miss Alicia Boone. Miss Alicia Boone is being escorted tonight by her parents. mother, Miss Virginia Boone. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Miss Alicia Boone. Our next honoree has seen action in over 40 games and has recorded 24 career blocks, 31 steals, and 19 assists in her 2 seasons in a UAPB uniform. This Lady Lion scored a career-high 13 points against Talladega College on December 17, 2013, and pulled down a career-high 11 boards against Rapid State on February 17th of this year. This May, this Lady Lion will receive her degree in Community Parks and Recreation from UAPB. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this Windy City native, number 24, Miss Marion Thompson. Escorting Miss Thompson to the center court is Miss Mary Tallwood. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for number 24, senior forward, Miss Marion Thompson. Our next honoree has played in over 111 games in her career at UAPB. She will finish her career at UAPB scoring over 700 points, pulling down over 300 rebounds, and dishing out over 160 assists, and garnering 118 steals. She scored a career-high 28 points against Alcorn State on January 20th of this year, and recorded a 21-point and 12-point performance against Prairie View A&M on January 25th of this year. This May, this Lady Lion will receive her degree in Physical Education, Leisure, and Recreation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this Memphis, Tennessee native, number 4, Christina Lassane. Escorting Ms. Lassane to center court is her father, Mr. Derek Lassane, her mother, Ms. Pamela Lassane, and also with them tonight are Victor Bonner and Tina Bonner. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for senior guard, number 4, Christina Lassane. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for all of our seniors here tonight. They have done a wonderful job on the hardwood as well as in the classroom. So congratulations to our 2014 seniors for the UAPB Lady Lions and Golden Lions basketball squad.